But we want to begin this half hour with the film that sparked angry protests in the Muslim world. In a moment, we're going to talk to an actress who is now pursuing lawsuits against the filmmakers. But first, NBC's Mike Taibbi has details. Mike, good morning to you.
Good morning, Savannah. Actress Cindy Lee Garcia's lawyer also went to court last week to try and get YouTube and its parent company Google to take down that 14-minute video. A California judge said no, citing federal internet laws. And in practical terms, any video that's gone viral is all over the internet. This one did, with disastrous consequences that aren't over yet. Cindy Lee Garcia is just one of several dozen actors and extras who in the summer of 2011 trooped to a studio on the edge of a shopping mall east of Los Angeles. They were going to make a movie they say was called Desert Warrior.
It was based on an adventure film in the desert 2,000 years ago, and during the time that I was being filmed in my parts, there was nothing mentioned about Muhammad.
Last week, Garcia sued the man she named as the film's producer, Nakula Basili Nakula, for fraud and intentional infliction of emotional distress.
Do you have anything to say about all the turmoil your film is causing? Do you have any regrets about producing the film?
But after leaving his home to voluntarily speak with police, Nakula went into hiding and was not served with a complaint. And Garcia's request that Google and YouTube take down the video because of what she claimed were credible death threats that have put her life in serious, imminent danger was denied by a judge because of existing laws protecting internet providers.
Under federal law, YouTube is a service provider which is immune from liability if it is not providing the content that is uploaded onto the site.
Google did not respond to our request for comment, but Garcia's attorney says her complaint will be refiled before a different judge. But how will a public lawsuit and Garcia's public statements impact her safety?
She has, in fact, made herself much more of a public figure, indeed, potentially much more of a target in all senses of the word.
Now, an attorney for 4 of the other actors told NBC News last night that they plan to file their own lawsuit this week, but not against Google. It's a suit alleging fraud and infliction of emotional distress against Nakula and against anyone else they're able to name who knew what the video was intended to be. Savannah?
All right, Mike Taibbi, thank you. Cindy Lee Garcia is with us exclusively, along with her attorney, Chris Armenta. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Cindy, I know you're very concerned about your safety. You've said you've received death threats. Is that still continuing?
Yes, it is.
What kind of safety precautions are you taking?
Right now, I'm just, very cautious of my surroundings, and I've taken all my information away from the public.
Are you worried that by coming forward in this public way, you'll make yourself even more recognizable?
No, I'm coming forward to clear my name because I was duped. I went in to do this film that was called Desert Warriors. Muhammad was never mentioned. Muslims were never mentioned.
You thought it was a movie about what?
An adventure film in the desert 2,000 years ago about the way life was back then.
So when you saw the finished product, and you say that your another voice was dubbed over with these offensive remarks, what was your reaction?
When I first saw the trailer, I saw all these things in the trailer that were not filmed when I was on set, so I was confused. And then when I saw myself on there, I knew that it was the actual film, but there were other words that were put in my mouth, and I was devastated.
To be clear, this does not reflect your views of the Muslim faith.
Absolutely not. I would not do that.
Some people will wonder how it is you could be an actor in a film and not know what the film was about.
When I received on set, they gave me 3 or 4 pages, the 2 for the first day, 2 for the second day, and I asked him why. He said they were in the process of getting them together.
Did you sign any agreement that would have permitted the filmmakers to take these liberties to dub over your voice?
No, I read the contract.
You met this producer. He was known to you as Sam Basile. Apparently he's also known as Nakula Basili Nakula. Did anything about him set off alarm bells with you?
No, actually he seemed very polite. He was very boastful about the fact that he had written the script that I had is totally different than what's on that.
Did he give any indication about the views he apparently holds about the Muslim faith?
Nothing. No one spoke of the Muslim faith. No one spoke of Muhammad. and nor would I ever do that.
Let me talk to your lawyer. Chris, you filed a lawsuit against YouTube for basically putting this on the internet, as well as the producers. The lawsuit does not appear to have a great chance of success because of a federal law that basically immunizes these third-party providers. Do you you plan to continue to press this suit?
No, I mean, I think that's correct. I mean, I think Congress has passed a law that does, in fact, has a very good chance of immunizing Google and YouTube. But I mean, I think we should be very clear that Google and YouTube are doing the wrong thing. In fact, they say in their own terms and guidelines that hate speech is not allowed. How can this not be hate speech? How can this not be wrong, morally, intellectually, legally? And so today we will dismiss the state court lawsuit, but we're going to file again today in federal court.
Because you think you have a copyright claim?
Absolutely. My client has a copyright claim. We intend to enforce it.
We'll be watching it. Chris Armenta, thank you. Cindy Lee Garcia, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.